US wants to ban TikTok. What are your thoughts? The type of information they are being accused of tracking should not be available to any app makers. If the device allows that to be info to be passed to an app, in my opinion that's a problem with the security of the device, not just something we should blame on the app. Instead of banning TikTok, we should have some real privacy laws and put it on the manufacturers of the operating system to enforce them. They are not just tracking info, they are siloing and artificially boosting some types of content and downplaying others. That's the actual issue. At the end of the day, at the top of every Chinese company is the CCP, a hostile foreign government. If you get a person's attention for multiple hours a day and control what they see, you can subtly change their worldview. It's so popular now that it's too powerful for China to not use sooner or later, if not already. Any country with that kind of power over an enemy would use it. They already use our social media to fuck with us at the user level. There's no way they aren't using their own as the man behind the curtain. In and of itself, that's not really a nefarious thing. That's how feeds work. You're not just showed a truly random shuffle, which people have been shown to hate. There's an algorithm determining how you receive content. That algorithm should be open for scrutiny, but its very existence is frankly just a given. Yeah, saw a YouTube video where this guy accused YouTube of having a secret file portal. All you had to do was search up preteens or something and you'd get videos of young little girls in bikinis or at pageants, etc. Then he'd go look at my recommended list. Yeah dude, it's showing more of the same. That's sort of how the algorithm works. If I look up funny dog farts, it will do the same. That's why I don't use TikTok. Other apps and websites are just gonna use your info to sell to advertisers. We have no idea what the Chinese government is doing with our information. And not many people know that the Chinese version of the app uses face recognition to tag users automatically. Definitely concerning. It's amusing that anyone thinks the US version would not be. As a mobile app developer, I was surprised by how much you can do without the user knowing or consenting to. There's too much of a damn honor system approach. Apple is obviously leading the pack, but not nearly perfect, and of course Google hates catching up because it threatens their own monetization model. I agree with others here, we need to also address the ease of exploitation on these mobile OS. Sounds like they're trying to get rid of the symptom of privacy concerns and not the problem, which is how no tech company or corporation respects individual privacy. To be fair, not a lot of individuals care enough about individual privacy. I think a lot of people do, but when every website/app asks you to agree to their privacy policy or cookie policy, people become desensitized at best, and don't even know what those entail at worst. Ideally, we should be able to trust our government and elected officials to ensure that I don't have to read 300 pages of terms and conditions a day to know that companies aren't tracking everything about me. But when every website/app asks you to agree to their privacy policy or cookie policy, people become desensitized at best. The extension Ghostery has a never consent feature that makes it a bit easier to choose never. Honestly, I discover a lot of privacy-based add-ons every time I go to the Firefox add-in store. I'm always sad how little Firefox is used in comparison to Chrome. Its state-sponsored status is also kind of a big deal. I already don't like that we're willing to give away our data to private ad companies and PACs. I really don't like cutting out the middleman to let a state actor push their intended video algorithms on us while mining our data. Edit: no, Twitter does not commit genocide. No, Facebook is not about to invade Taiwan. No, Meta is not encroaching so much on the South China Sea that allies are begging for help. If you have a false equivalence to draw, fuck right off. As a former teacher, I worry about how it's impacting kids. Many of them watch it for hours daily, and there's been tons of issues with them following idiotic TikTok trends. It also is used by a lot of minors, so security issues are concerning. I don't think the first reason is enough to ban it, but the second might be. Dopamine manipulation is a real thing. It isn't exclusive to TikTok, though. Yeah, like that one website where you read a headline and go straight to the comments looking for people arguing on the internet. Maybe I'm in denial, but I feel like I do at least learn something on Reddit half the time. I learned that jumping spiders are cute, that baby giraffes need the long fall to the ground when they're born to start breathing, and that Elon Musk is even more of a lil bit than I previously thought. I was a kid long before TikTok, and kids will always do dumb things they see. They are kids. People wanted to ban Jackass because kids were doing the stupid things they saw there. If you ban TikTok, there will just be something else. The solution isn't taking things away, it's about educating kids, and as you know, that's hard. People used to doom scroll chat room, Facebook, Reddit. TikTok is no different. Would probably be the best for everyone. Not for China. Chinese people are most negatively affected by the Chinese version of the app. There are 600 million Chinese Douyin users. That's more than the entire population of the US. It would be nice for everyone if Douyin/TikTok vanished off the face of the planet. Funny thing is, in China, the app moderates content for under 14-year-olds to educational topics and limits its usage time. Meaning they realize its addictive and harmful potential but don't want to protect foreign children from it. China is trying to transform the future generations to useless influencers instead of scientists. So they are really not the ones being negatively affected. On the one side, I think it would benefit the psychology of a lot of people, both kids and adults. On the other side, there are hella hot women showing off their armpits on TikTok, and I don't know what I'd do if that went away. My guy. Nothing will change. YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels will fill the void. YouTube and Instagram don't send nearly as much data to the CCP though. The government doesn't have the power to ban software. What they do have the power to do is require Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their stores or be in violation of the consent decree. A consent decree is a promise by both parties to regularly review, critique, and recommend changes to ensure user data integrity and safety. The decree allows the companies a level of immunity while working through concerns if it is discovered that user data may be stolen or misappropriated by apps offered on the store. It's highly likely that the consent decree will work, as it always has, despite heightened concerns. But even if the app is removed from the online stores, users who really want TikTok would still be able to sideload the app by downloading the APK from TikTok's website directly. Reddit loves to hate on TikTok, but the fact of the matter is every social media is guilty of the same invasive privacy breach bullshit. We just haven't been as aggressive about most of them because those companies aren't based in a foreign power. I'd much rather see action taken to reduce the power of software companies to collect and sell user data en masse than target a specific app, which isn't that much more harmful than Facebook or Instagram, and it's just going to get replaced by something else immediately if it does get blocked. Canadian here that doesn't even use it. So any reason relating to children sounds a bit BS to me because TikTok is simply the thing, which is part of a group of other past things. TV or YouTube have been past things that parents let their kids park their asses in front of it, only to get mad because they weren't carefully watching what their kids were spending their time on. For those problems, banning TikTok does nothing. I'd simply advise talking to your kids more, or at least watch what they're watching with them sometimes just to make sure what they watch doesn't lobotomize your brain. I know that there's other important issues regarding TikTok, some of which political, but that's really all I really care about for the matter. Again, I don't use it anyway. I can see the benefits, but most Redditors who complain about and have a superiority complex about TikTok really don't know anything about the app. I deleted the app after a day. I could tell right away it was digital crack. I'm in my mid-20s and I'm becoming very aware of what social media is doing to me. I would say that spending hours on TikTok every day is 100% not good for kids. Then there are the privacy violations. I'm not fully aware of what those are, but I can easily imagine some laws being broken. Out of all the problems America has to work on, of course TikTok is the one they focus on. Who cares if there's a classroom of dead children or a raped child that can't get an abortion? The real dangers are those teenagers making cupcake remixes and Wednesday Addams edits. Thank you very much for watching. In the comments below the video, write what are your thoughts what US wants to ban TikTok. Also don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. See you later.